Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Now that Arnold Feniger is assuming the role of Rafe Hernandez once more, spoilers for Days of Our Lives indicate that two major plotlines may clash. Let's think about how this could all work out because DOL has been giving us some intriguing hints. Before they departed for work on December 27th, Arnold told E.J. DiMera that he had seen Johnny DiMera and his hot wife. Days writers may have had Arnold clarify that he found Chanel Dupree DiMera attractive for a reason. It will only be a matter of time until Arnold destroys Rafe's friendship with Jada Hunter because he is posing as Rafe. Since E.J. wants to exact revenge on Jada for firing him, he might even persuade Arnold to spoil things. Naturally, that does not imply that E.J. will give Arnold the order to woo Chanel, but he may still attempt to lure her into bed with him. Normally, Chanel wouldn't be inclined to leave her husband, but as she learns more about the full scandalous adultery affair, everything will change. Chanel will have to cope with a lot of resentment and heartache because Johnny deceived her with Joy Wesley and covered it up. Arnold may see a great chance here because Chanel will be exposed and possibly seeking some retribution. Will Chanel be consoled by a phony Rafe and be persuaded to hook up with him next? If Johnny discovers Chanel and Rafe carrying out the crime, it might result in a great deal of turmoil in the days ahead. Given how much Johnny values and respects his ex-stepfather, he would feel doubly deceived. It's simple to picture Johnny ripping into Chanel and decking Rafe after the incident. Johnny only slept with Joy because he believed Chanel had cheated on him first, and he would be offended if she slept with someone else, like a fake Rafe, as payback. Stay tuned for all the bad news that's coming since our day's predictions indicate that Arnold will cause some love blow-ups during this Rafe takeover. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Arnold will cause a lot of trouble and include a number of individuals in the chaos. According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Steve Johnson will become more and more enraged with the ISA. The task that John Black has been set on will ultimately result in his death. Steve is furious that he was not given the opportunity to accompany him. Is it Shane Donovan's fault? Our Lives days for this mission, Shane Donovan called John Black out. Shane summoned John to ISA headquarters and assigned him on this assignment while he was en route home. John should have spent the holidays and his anniversary at home, but that didn't work out. Shane would not have invited John to come by himself if he didn't know he was endangering him. When it comes to his profession, John has always been a formidable presence. John may be a little slower than he used to be, though, as he ages as well. It's also possible that John was facing someone he believed he could manage alone. Unfortunately, as John dies while performing his duties, that isn't the case. Was Shane aware of the dangers involved? Spoilers for DOL, is Shane Donovan lying? Since he hasn't been in direct communication with them, John's family is becoming even more worried. Although it might have been a pre-ordered delivery, John might have delivered Marlena some whipped cream and strawberries. Shane might be hiding the fact that John might be in trouble from them. Shane has been a member of the family for many years. John and Shane have collaborated for many years. How could Shane let John's family know nothing about his health or whereabouts? How could Shane abandon his family for the organization that doesn't give a damn about anyone connected to it? Spoilers for Days of Our Lives, John Black has died. Shane has pretended that everything was well throughout the months that John has been gone. According to spoilers, Shane has been hiding information about the mission and John's actual level of danger. The truth should be shared with John's family. The truth ought to have been shared with Steve as well. Will John be murdered before anyone can realize how troubled he is? Is it possible that John is already deceased and the family has not been notified? Recently, Shane has been dishonest about a lot of things, and it appears that John is no exception. Will Shane's decision to send John to his death ever be forgiven by his family? According to spoilers for Days of Our Lives, many characters than only E.J. DiMera will suffer as a result of Arnold Feniger's impending return. It appears that Arnold's new plot will continue to bleed onto the canvas, while E.J. is irritated by his new houseguest. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives, the big switch is set in motion. Fans are reminded by DOL leaks that the soap opera enjoys rehashing previous storylines, and it appears that viewers will witness a rerun of a 2011 plot. When Arnold was hired by EJ and Stefano Di Mera in the past, he switched places with Rafe Hernandez to wreck his life. The similar event is anticipated to occur throughout the week of December 30th to January 3rd, according to day teasers. Rafe and Arnold are scheduled to face off in the coming days, and based on the appearance of things, Arnold will pass Rafe and take his place once more. Rafe whooping it up with other Salemites during New Year's festivities, according to the preview for next week's days. However, where will Rafe end up and what role will EJ play in this? In addition, will anyone notice Rafe's transformation? Spoilers for DOL. According to Wednesday, January 1st teasers for the Jada Hunter Factor days, Jada Hunter will realize right away that something is up with Rafe. It appears that Arnold will choose to start living his best Rafe Hernandez life since he and he are scheduled to clash earlier this week. However, it might not be as simple as the previous time. Jada is, after all, a really competent cop, intelligent, and perceptive. She will not be easily duped by a criminal, and since she will sense that something is off about Rafe right away, how long can Arnold continue to cause trouble as his doppelganger? Having said that, the pair has experienced a number of issues lately. There has been some conflict between the two since he left the Salem Police Department, in addition to the fact that Jada was appointed police commissioner after he fully recovered from his injuries. Arnold might decide it's time to fire Rafe's fiancée if Jada begins to question him. Even if it won't make much sense to Jada, it would be simple to split up with the Rada because they have been having problems. This does not, however, imply that Jada will overlook the situation. Could she be the one to put an end to Arnold and the most recent plot? Her investigative abilities and instincts might also overcome her. According to teasers for Days of Our Lives, Chanel Dupree will soon discover that Johnny Di Mera deceived her by dating Joy Wesley. Johnny will undoubtedly be tormented by Chanel, who will probably even abandon him. They will soon be reunited, though, and it might be related to EJ Di Mera. Spoilers for Days of Our Lives, Johnny Di Mera will soon find out startling information. Sammy Brady has helped Johnny develop a deep regard for his father. But Johnny doesn't know the true nature of his father's character. Johnny and Roman Brady will have a heated discussion. A rapist is the subject of Johnny's tirade. Regretfully, Johnny pushes things so far that Roman will suddenly admit that EJ is also a rapist. For good reason, Johnny was unaware of this aspect of his father. Johnny is a victim of sexual assault. Sammy still loves Johnny just as much as she does her other kids. But when Johnny finds out, he is incensed. Spoilers for DOL, Johnny Di Mera faces EJ Di Mera. The winter trailer for season 60 states that Johnny would confront EJ and even punch him. No one can blame Johnny for having a really unpleasant conversation with his father. All of Johnny's life's beliefs have simply been completely demolished. There are other issues with EJ besides this. Johnny will ultimately be shot at some point following his altercation with EJ.